Rare! Hello, boys and girls, it's Miss Angela, and we are on day 97. 97 days of drawing together. We are almost at day 100. Now, I promised you, just when we hit day 100, I'm just going to stop the daily drawings, but I will still be on here once a week for you. I'll put them on Fridays so you can watch them anytime during the week that you want to. So I'm not giving up on you, so you don't give up on me. I will be up to go to day 100, and then we'll slow it down a little bit. I got to slow the pace down a little bit. 100 days of drawing and 100 days of costumes. I just have to take a breath. Now, today we are going to draw a cat, but not just a cat. We're going to do a cat looking into a fishbowl because cats love to watch fish. If you have a cat and you have a fish tank, you'll know exactly what I mean. Cats love to watch the fish go around. As long as they don't reach in and try to grab them, it's usually pretty cute. Now, grab your paper and pencils, your colored pencils, your markers, your crayons, and let's get going to draw our cat with a fishbowl. All right, I'm gonna move this up closer, as I do every time. And then I'm gonna move this down just a smidge so you can see better. All right, let's go ahead and let's put, I think I'm gonna put the fishbowl on there first. So let's do the top of the fishbowl. Now I'm gonna do it a line that goes like this, kind of a little curve, and then I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna make a really skinny egg, or it's been mushed down, almost like a pancake we're drawing here. Then I'm going to make the rim on the top of the fishbowl. We're gonna go out, make a little tiny circle, and come in just like that. Now we don't have to go all the way across, we're just giving the illusion that there's like a rim around the top of our fishbowl. So we're gonna go down here and do it again on this side. Perfect, that's all you need. Now we're gonna make the fishbowl. We're gonna make it kind of round, and then we're gonna have it flat on the bottom. So let's see, I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna go down and around, and then I'm gonna go over here and do the same thing, down and around. Perfect. And then I don't want it to be round on the bottom because otherwise it wouldn't sit on a table. So I'm going to make it a little flat on the bottom here. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and let's put the fish in there right now. Let's make it kind of like an egg shape, but we're going to leave the back open. Got it? And then we're going to put a tail on the back. Now the tail is going to be almost like a C. So let's make like a C, and then we'll put the other side of the C. Or should I say it looks like a moon? Let's go in here and pretend it's a half moon. How is that for a very cool fishtail? Just something different. So we practice different shapes. Let's give him a little fin on his head. And he needs a little fin on the bottom because that's how they keep themselves upright, with all their little fins. And then we'll give him a little eye right here. Very good. Let's give some water in the top of our fishbowl, the illusion of some water. Looks like it's rocky. Maybe the cat pushed it and it's going sloshing around. And then we'll put some bubbles in the water. I don't know, as many bubbles as you want. I am going to put, I don't know, that many. Now I'm going to walk over here just for a second, and I'm going to see if I can get a marker that is going to work just a little bit better. I don't know. Now we'll just continue with this one because I can't find my really good marker. Okay, now we're going to put a cat in the back of here. Let's put his head. He's going to be really pretty big looking over the fishbowl. So let's make it kind of like a football shape. We've done that before. So we're going to start here. And we're going to make a football shape. And then at the points there, we'll bring it back in. There we go. It almost looks like our fishbowl has a head. Now let's put some ears on. Let's make some really big ears today. Let's go way up like this, and then come in. And while we're there, I'm going to put the inside of his ear, and then we'll do another one right over here. Let's make him really big this time. He's got really big ears. He's our cartoon cat, so they don't have to follow any rules. It doesn't have to be really real. All right, now he's got some inside to his ears. Let's put some eyes on it. Well, let's put his nose on there first. His nose is going to be like sitting right on top of the fishbowl looking in. So we're going to make it flat on the top and go down and make kind of a triangle. Cute, huh? All right, now let's give him some really big eyes. He's got big ears, so we're going to give him big eyes too. So we're going to do a couple big circles. And let's do another big circle right here. And because we want him to be looking down, we're going to put those pupils down at the bottom, like he's looking into the fishbowl. There's one, and there's the other one. Pretty darn cute. Now, I don't want it to look like the fishbowl is his body, so we're going to put the illusion of a body on the back here. So we're going to come down, and we're going to make just some little slides. We'll go out and make a foot. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll come down on the outside of the fishbowl. And then we'll give him a big foot. And then he has to have a tail. So we're going to give him a little tail right here. Maybe a big fluffy fat tail. There you go. Now we have got our cute cat. He is going to be adorable once we start coloring him in. Now I want to have, I'm going to color his eyes in black. I really got a marker that doesn't have a whole lot of get up and go in it anymore. That's why I was going to take a break and see if I could find the markers, but I must have moved my good markers. I tell you what, after 100 days, my markers are giving out on me too. That's a lot of drawing we've been doing. All right, now doesn't it see how he's looking down in the bowl? Let's go ahead and I'm going to do the pink. I'm going to do his pink nose. Ooh, I like that pink. It's nice and bright. This is going to be a very bright one. I'm using all markers this time. And then let's do his ear up here too. Nice bright pink ears. Now, I don't know. I was thinking about making my cat black, but I don't think I want to make him black. I'm going to have to think about it while we're drawing. I'm going to have to think about what color I want to make him. That's the great thing about being an artist. You can kind of make up your mind as you go along. There's no rules, really. You're just kind of start coloring and think, I think it would look good in this color. And then you change it. You could do whatever you want to because you're the artist. I've been telling you this for 100 days almost. You're the artist. All right. I think I'm going to jump onto the goldfish. Let's make our goldfish gold, or orange, really. I wonder why they call them goldfish and they're orange. Boy, I come up with a lot of questions why I'm drawing with you, don't I? That is funny. I never even thought about it. We call him a goldfish and he's orange. Maybe he looks orange. Maybe he looks gold when the light hits him. I don't know. I kind of wonder sometimes where words come from. Who was the first one that named something and why did they name them that? I like to think about stuff like that. That's just me. All right, I am going to make, I think I'm going to make the water blue now. So I am going to start coloring. Now this might take me a little while, so I might get scribbly just so I can get it done. I'm going to leave the bubbles white too, because the bubbles are like they're air bubbles. So maybe they'd be lighter than the water. So I'll go around them. Yep, nice blue water. Now this is going to be a nice bright color, drawing because I'm using very, very bright colors. But you could do this with almost any colors you wanted to. If you wanted your cat black, you could have a different color fish. It wouldn't even have to be a goldfish. You could have a piranha. You could have a little shark. You could have anything you wanted in here. You use your imagination. That's the best thing about art. When you start drawing, you have just a blank piece of paper that can be anything at all. Anything you want it to be. And now you've got a lot of things that you can go back. Even if I'm not here every day, if you feel like drawing, maybe you missed a day or two. And you could go back in all these videos and find one maybe you haven't done. And you could try a different painting that you might have missed. Or maybe you go back to the very beginning because you've been drawing for so long that maybe going back to the beginning, some of the ones that you thought were really hard to do might not be the least bit hard anymore. They might be easy for you because you've gotten better, because you practiced every day, just like I told you. And if you haven't practiced every day, you got lots of time. All the videos are out there all the time for you to do. My marker's giving me a hard time here. Like I said, they've been drawing 100 days. They're getting tired. They're going, Miss Angela, enough. You need to take a break. We don't have any more color in us. No. Okay, I'm still doing it. My goodness. This is why I use pastels sometimes, because pastels fill in a lot faster. But even though you use pastels, I kind of like the colors of markers because they're brighter and they're bolder sometimes. And also, if you use pastels, if you rub into it, you make a mess. So that's why I don't use pastels all the time when I draw, only for this stuff. Like I said, the coloring in is a lot faster. All right, let's think about what we're going to do this cat now, because I've kind of been coloring water for a while here. Hey, this is kind of cool though. It's darker up here and it's getting lighter on the bottom. It kind of looks like real water, doesn't it? All right, I'm coloring. All right. Even though it's a little light, I might go back in a little bit and fix it when my marker gets a little rest. Okay, now, I decided I'm going to do a yellow cat with orange stripes. Now, you can do an all black cat if you want. It could be anything you want. But I am going to draw him in all yellow first. Going to go around the outside of his ears. And I'll go around his eyes. Get a whole head colored in. And you know what? I know you can't talk back to the camera, but I'd like to remember to put some whiskers on him before we're done. I wish you could yell through the video and say, "Don't forget the whiskers!" And then I wouldn't forget them, because sometimes I'm all done and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put whiskers on him. I forgot to put ears on him. You know, once I start the video, I usually don't stop. I just go ahead and I just draw and color and talk, and it kind of ends up being whatever it ends up being. It's not like the movies where we go take 2, take 5, whatever. I take 1. I just put it on here and it is what it is. So sometimes my drawings aren't exactly the way I had wanted, but they are what they are. Okay, I'm going to go down here and draw the sides of his body yellow and his little tootsies. And then I'll go down this side. Now, I don't know too many cats that are this color. So I'm going to put some orange stripes on him, so he's like one of those orange tabby cats. But as soon as I said that, I got thinking, you don't have to have a cat that's a real color. You can have a purple cat or a green cat if you want to. It's called imagination. You use it, and you'll really be happy with what you do. Now, we've done this kind of before. We made a tiger, so I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to go scribbly from the inside in, and it makes him look like he's got stripes. And this can be kind of messy. Remember I told you this once before? If it's messy, then it kind of looks more like fur. There we go. And I'm going to go from the outside in. I think that's easier to make tinier. And then maybe I'll make a couple right here on the top of his head. We'll go big, and then we'll come in. So he's our tiger cat. He's our orange tiger cat. What kind of cat are you going to make? Are you going to make an orange tiger, or are you going to make a brown cat or a calico cat or something? I'm going to put some little stripesies on his ears too. Give him a couple matching ones here. Maybe I'm going to have the end of his tail orange. And then I'm going to go down and put another stripe here. And another one here. And even another one here. Maybe I'll have the end of his little feet orange. And will he have just a few? It'll look like he's got some stripes on his body over here if I put a few on the outside. There we go. Oh, I remembered. Maybe I heard you yelling, "Don't forget the whiskers." So let's add some whiskers on this cute little guy. So we're going to go just like this. Little whiskers. And this one's going to go right over his eye. Do you think he's scaring this little goldfish? I don't know. The goldfish doesn't look too scared. All right. That's a cute one. Now, remember, I'd like to see yours. I see some, but I don't see all of them. So if you want to share them with me, have your moms or dads or whoever, go ahead and send them to my email, or they can even post them on Facebook. I want to see your cat with your goldfish. Let's see how you do. So I will see you tomorrow for day 98. 98 days. 98 days. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We are going to do something very summery, because you are my sunshine. So you make me happy every day when you join me. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to do a sunshine. So we'll see you in the morning. Do what I tell you every single day. I want you to be safe. I want you to listen to your parents and wash your hands. I want you to be creative, and I want you to be kind to each other. Be kind to everybody you meet. And I'll see you in the morning, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.